Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is the breakdown video for Wish I Had an Angel by Nightwish. Talked about it in the initial reaction. If you watch that one that I was going to be posting this video, still not sure I'm going to post them, if they'll be back to back or if they'll be like a day in between. Kind of play with it and see how it goes. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you enjoy these lyrical breakdowns or the breakdowns, the separate breakdown video themselves, hit the like button. It's going to be important because this is new, and you know, if you guys aren't digging it, then I won't waste my time doing them. You know what I mean? I'll just pause like I had been doing. But if you do enjoy the breakdown videos for certain songs, make sure to hit that like button or let me know in the comment section, or both. Feedback's good. So thank you. Let's get into this. Wish I Had an Angel. It was interesting during the initial reaction because the way they used angel, I felt, changed or was different depending on the verse. It was just interesting because I couldn't quite get what the metaphor was. I'm using genius.com. I'm not really sure if it's the best one for lyrics. If you guys are lyric connoisseurs, let me know what the best, most accurate website to use is, because nothing pisses me off more than when I know a song really well and I'll go and I'll look up the lyrics and they're wrong or they're inaccurate. And it's just, sometimes it's little things like a word here or there, but it's wrong and it bothers me. So a lot of these songs, I won't know if they're wrong or not. So just let me know what's the best website, or usually, you know, if they're 99% accurate, or, you know, obviously lyrics, you're never going to be 100% accurate unless it's from the artist, but hopefully there's one that gives you a decent accuracy. But I'm going to use this one for this video. Let me know in the comment section if this one's horrible or if this one's good, or if I should use a different one, whatever. But I like it. I liked it because if you can see here, I'll slide it over just a hair, make sure that looks all right. This is all new, so bear with me a little bit on the spacing and the layout of everything. But I like it. It gives a little song description here. It says, a song of desperate lust for someone sung to that person's partner. So the singer of the song is lusting for a person, and this song is actually meant for that person's partner. It's kind of an interesting dynamic. The song is a self-loathing man's description of his desire for someone he can never have. Self-loathing, what a good term. It means like you hate yourself, right? Or you're disgusted with yourself. So the intro is, I wish I had an angel. For one moment of love, I wish I had your angel tonight. Okay, so that little description makes it a lot more sense. I wish I had your angel. Obviously, he's talking to the person, like he wants to be with this person, he's talking to their partner. I want your angel. You have an angel, whether you know it or not, and I wish she was mine, or he was mine, or they were mine, however you know your pronouns, but whatever. It's an interesting concept because usually these love songs or these self-loathing songs, they sing to the actual person. You know, you're singing to your ex, or you're singing to this love interest. But it's an interesting dynamic that this song isn't like that. They're singing to the person's partner, which is, I'm curious to go through this because it's kind of a weird dynamic. Like, say you have an ex-girlfriend or an ex-boyfriend and you're singing a song to who they're with now. It's kind of eerie, you know? Deep into a dying day, I took a step outside an innocent heart. Prepare to hate me, fall when I may. This night will hurt you like never before. I took a step outside an innocent heart. I'm not really sure what they're getting at there. Prepare to hate me, fall when I may. So is he like preparing to try to steal this person back? Like, prepare to hate me because I'm going to try to take him back. Like, that's my angel, damn it. You know, I don't know. Like, in some of these songs when I do the breakdowns, like this, Nightwish is probably going to be the hardest to break down simply because they write so poetically. It's like reading poetry. And some songs are like that, but like Nightwish, like whenever I've looked at their lyrics or even listened to their lyrics, like it's just so like scripture, you know, and not even in a biblical sense, but just in like it's very heavy worded and encrypted, maybe is a good word. Like, it's hard to break down sometimes. So bear with me on this, especially if you guys are like the Nightwish army. Don't roast me too much. I'm trying here, you know what I mean? Like, this is heavy stuff. Like, I can't tell you, I can't believe, like, I wonder how long it took. I think Thomas writes all this, right? So I wonder how long it took him to write all this stuff, because it would take forever to put this much depth into it. But I wish I had an angel for one moment of love. I wish I had your angel, your Virgin Mary undone. And it kind of highlights it there. I'm not sure what that means on this site, but your Virgin Mary undone, meaning she's not a virgin anymore. I'm in love with my lust. Oh, that was the part I noticed in the actual initial reaction. I'm in love with my lust, burning angel wings to dust. I'm in love with my lust was such a lyric that stood out to me in the initial reaction, just because it's such a weird concept. Like, I'm in love with my lust. It's so relatable, because how many of us have things that we know aren't good for us, or we know, you know, there's other better things that we could be doing, whether it's people we know we shouldn't be hanging out with, or a person we shouldn't mess with or have romantic relationships with. We know we shouldn't. Like, we just, like, somehow your conscience knows in the back of your head, if you really would listen to it, like, there's a voice that says, like, you have a feeling whether this is a right or wrong. And obviously some people are very good at suppressing that. And if you suppress it for long enough, I think it goes away, to be honest. But it's like that gut feeling, you know what I mean? We all know what we should be doing, or we all do things that we know we shouldn't do. And it's kind of funny because it's like, I'm in love with my lust. So, like, it's weird how we fall in love with these things that are bad for us. You know what I mean? We fall in love with things that we shouldn't do, and we know we shouldn't do. It's just a weird concept that if we know that we shouldn't do it, yet we still do it. Like, why? You know what I mean? I'm in love with my lust. Like, it's lust. It's sinful. It's awful, you know? And they don't even mean it, I think, in a biblical lust. Like, it's just the literature, how it is. But I'm in love with my lust. Like, it's a simple line, but I really like the concept behind that. That it's like, I know it's bad for me, but I'm in love with it. Like, I can't deny it. It's just kind of cool. Burning angel wings to dust. So, you know, burning angel wings to dust. Like, I wonder how they mean that. If it's like, since I'm in love with my lust and I give in to my lust and I don't reject that lust, like, it's burning my angel wings to dust. Like, once again, I'll reiterate, this is my interpretation of everything. I have no idea how they meant it. Nobody does besides the people who wrote it or sing it. You know what I mean? So I can already see the hateful comments. Like, that's not what they mean. It's like, well, relax. You have your interpretation. Everybody has their interpretation. It's fine. I wish I had your angel tonight. This one song stood out to me, like, compared to all the other Nightwish songs that I've done, which I think I've done three maybe. This one repeated more than I noticed in the others. And I'm not sure if that's a tactic that, like, they repeated it because it's important, or they repeat it's just, you know, the flow of the song. I'm not sure, but I wish I had your angel tonight, and I wish I had an angel. Like, it's just very repetitive, like, throughout the song. I feel like there's less depth in the verses and more focus on the chorus because they repeat it so much. So I don't know if that was something that they intended, or if it's just the way the song flowed, you know. I'm going down so frail and cruel. Drunken disguise changes all the rules. That's for sure. Old loves, they die hard. Old lies, they die harder. I love that pre-chorus. So let's dive into drunken disguise changes all the rules. Like, I'm going to take that at face value and say, when you're drunk, things change. That's my opinion. Drunken disguise, when you're liquored up, you got a few beers in you, the world changes. Sometimes for the better, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have a few beers and life is good. You were stressed before, but now everything's fine. But a lot of the times it's for the worse, where, you know, a few shots here, a few shots there, bottle's gone. And all of a sudden you're making decisions you never would have made, or calling people you shouldn't call, and, you know, doing hood rat things like that. But drunken disguise changes all the rules. I really like the old loves, they die hard. Old lies, they die harder. So everybody says, you know, like, your first love is like the hardest one to get over. And, you know, your first love leads to this. And then, you know, your true loves after that, whatever, how much of that you guys believe in. But old loves do die hard, man, especially first loves. I know it doesn't say first loves, but first loves, they die hard simply because it's the first. It's the initial relationship in your brain with other people. You know what I mean? Your brain develops these pathways with how to, how you interact with this person that you're in love with. And when it's the first one and all of a sudden it's gone, it's over, like, that's really hard, especially if it's at a young age, to to grasp, you know, to deal with, that you're so new to it that you're afraid it's never going to happen again. And inevitably 99% of the time I would say it does happen again. Like, you know, when you're young, it seems like the end of the world, but it's eventually not. But old loves, they die hard, and old lies, they die harder. And I think that's one of those things when you look back on your life and you realize, like, if you have lied or if you have been deceitful or misleading in the past, like, as they get older, like, you start to resent yourself more and more for the way you treated people, or those deceitful lies, or the deceitfulness you were, you know, back in the day or whatever. Like, I've found that the farther you get away from it, the older they get, the more resentment's built, you know, for yourself. Like they said in the description, the self-loathing, like, you're like, why would I do that? Or that wasn't me. Like, you know, I don't know why I acted that way, or why would I lie about that? You know what I mean? Like, it just starts to eat away at you, you know, and old lies, they die harder. It's harder to get over that, you know. I just really like, there's simple lines, like, you know, like 5-word lines here, but there's so much packed into them. And that's how I think why I like Nightwish so much. And that's why I wanted to do my first breakdown video with them, because, you know, 10 words, I just talked about 10 words for like a couple minutes. It's kind of wild how that works. You know what I mean? It's all interpretation. And that's why music is so fun and art is so powerful, is because our mind, like my mind, took those 10 words and translated it into a way that relates with me, that can take hours to describe, you know? So, and then I think it repeats here. I wish I had an angel for one moment of love. I wish I had your angel. This is a sad song. I wonder if the person singing this song, you know, he wants his angel back. He wants, you know, he's singing to the person's partner, right? So I wonder if this person, like, if this is an ex he's singing about, or if it's just a love interest that never really came to fruition. You know, it'd be interesting to know, because I don't think they really say whether they do. Greatest thrill, not to kill, but to have the prize of the night. Hypocrite, wannabe friend. 13th disciple who betrayed me for nothing. Wow. So maybe this person's partner isn't some random person. Maybe this is a friend. Maybe your friend stole your girl. Hypocrite, wannabe friend, 13th disciple who betrayed me for nothing. So if you know anything about the Bible or biblical teachings, there's 12 disciples. So it's interesting that they say 13th disciple who betrayed me for nothing. Interesting. Last dance, first kiss, your touch, my bliss. Beauty always comes with dark thoughts. The yin and the yang. Beauty always comes. The duality. You guys, I forget. I was just talking to somebody in the comments that, like, I always talk about duality, and I say it in almost every video, but the beauty always comes with the dark thoughts. So beauty comes with the dark, dark comes with the beauty, the yin and the yang, the duality, life, you know, heaven and hell, God and the devil, whatever spiritual teachings you believe in. There's always, almost always, at least any religion that I've ever looked into or studied or read about, there's always some type of duality, you know, good and bad. Cain and Abel, that's another biblical example. But 13th disciple who betrayed me for nothing. That's such an interesting line. I wonder what he means by 13th. Like, because there's only 12. I don't know. I don't want to misinterpret that, so I'll just kind of leave it alone. I wish I had an angel for one, and then they repeat again. I wish I had an angel. I wish I had an angel. I wish I had an angel. What an eerie song, man. It's really sad. Self-loathing was a good way to describe it, but I do enjoy it. It looks like this came off their album Once from 2004. Would this have been with the other singer? I forget. I don't know her name. I forget when Floor came in to the band. Wasn't that in like 2000 or like the late 90s maybe? I don't remember. I could be off. But let me know if this album came out with the original singer. And I think in the future I need to react to one of her songs and see how she compares to Floor. I think I'm going to be biased, obviously, because I was brought into this band with Floor. But looks like Wish I Had an Angel was on there. Romanticide was on there, which I reacted to. I'll probably plug it somewhere up here. Ghost Love Score, which I reacted to. I'll probably plug it if you want to go check out those. I think those are the only ones on here, but crazy album. Romanticide, Ghost Love Score, Wish I Had an Angel. I've heard Nemo is really good. That's on my list to react to. I might react to that next. Let me know, is Nemo worth reacting to? And then they had a 2005 album as well, and then a 2018 album, Decades. But I think that's about it. It was written by Thomas. Like I said, I think you guys told me he writes all their stuff, which is cool. The dude must be crazy insightful to write lyrics like this across multitudes of albums and songs by himself. Orchestra, the London Philharmonic. So that's pretty cool. But I think that's about it. I honestly don't know like how often these breakdown videos will come. I actually enjoyed making this one just to talk with you guys about it. It's just kind of fun to, not have any agenda and just be able to just riff, and talk. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Depending on the song, I might release a breakdown with most of the songs I do, or if I feel it's not needed, I probably won't. But if I feel it's easier to make a separate breakdown video than pause a trillion times, maybe I'll do that. So let me know if you do like these. Hit that like button again. Like I said, lets me know that you're going to like these breakdowns and that I should actually spend the time and do them. And if you are new to the channel and you're still watching this video at how long it's been, a while, I don't know. It doesn't show how long I've been recording, but I think it's been a minute. If you are still watching this, I truly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. I'm happy to have you in the family. We're growing like crazy. Other than that, hope all is well with you guys. All love, man. Have a good day. Have a good day.